Welcome everybody to the Minnesota Twins franchise on MLB The Show 19. We have Game 5 today of the World Series as the Twins try to close this one out, and it's their last chance to do so in Minneapolis. We took care of Game 4 6-1 to put us in this position. Byron Buxton had a really nice game, including a home run, and now we turn the game to Yadier Alvarez. And we'll see if he can bring us the final victory we need to become back-to-back World Series champions. It's been an incredible run with this team. I didn't think we would be in this position, but here we are, a chance to go back-to-back and clinch at home. We have Yadier Alvarez versus Terry Addison, two pitchers who are pretty inexperienced, relatively speaking. Of course, acquiring Alvarez was one of the very first moves we made in this series. That was the Brian Dozier trade many seasons ago. And now Alvarez here, Game 5, World Series. And we open the first inning. Here is Javier Baez, and he, along with most of these Cubs hitters, have just struggled throughout this series, unable to get the big hits the Cubs need. Baez strikes out in the first, and then a drive off the bat of Kyle Schwarber to center field, where Buxton makes the catch on the edge of the grass. Throughout the postseason, I've been pretty happy with our offense. We've gotten the home runs, and Jorge Polanco has the highest average on the team. We haven't gotten much from Goldschmidt, though, here in the World Series anyway. He was dominant in the first two series. He's a little ahead of this one here against the 30-year-old rookie, Terry Addison, who puts a fastball over the outside corner to strike out Goldie. That brings up Sano, 1-2 count, he goes down looking as well, fastball outside. Top two, this is Trevor Story, 0-2 count, and down low he chases, there's another strikeout for Alvarez. We'll take it to the bottom of the second inning now, and Michael Conforto, gotta have the lefty in there, and he gets one through the infield despite the shift for a base hit. Then we have the home run hitting Ty Gonzalez, who swings and misses at the slider from Addison. That'll bring up Buxton, who got out of a little slump in Game 4, and now drives one to the alley. This is going back in left center field and off the wall. Conforto to third, waved around. Relay throw to the plate. In time, and Conforto is thrown out. It took a perfect relay all the way from the left center field wall, but they get Conforto just barely. Can't do it much better than that. Twins now hoping they can drive home Buxton. Yasiel Puig gets a pitch up, and he cannot do anything with it. He falls behind 1-2, and then Addison again with the fastball over the outside corner. A perfect pitch, and the inning is over. Let's go top three. Alvarez versus Chris Bryant. Strike three looking, slider at the knees. Two batters later, Albert Almora Jr., and he whiffs on the changeup right over the inside corner and then chases the slider outside. Really good stuff from these pitchers in the early innings. Twins, bottom three, already two down, and then elevating a fastball, strike three again against Polanco. Not many balls put in play in the first few innings, so we go to the fourth, and another perfect pitch from Alvarez, and a slider low. Hayward strikes out. Alvarez in great form here in Game 5. Baez struck out in the first inning and is down on strikes again. 6 strikeouts to this point for Yadier Alvarez. We have seen him have some inconsistent play over the years, but when he is on, he is so effective. Bottom 4, Paul Goldschmidt 2-2. He strikes out on the fastball, now it hits the inside corner. These pitchers just matching each other strike for strike, and then Sano rips one. Into left, got carry, but back to make the catch is Kyle Schwarber. Finally one put in play, but still nothing happening here for the offenses. All the way to the 5th we go, and now a drive from Justin Turner. Nobody in this Cubs lineup has a better playoff average than him, but he's retired on a fly out. The Cubs to this point didn't have a single base runner against Alvarez. He's usually good for a couple of walks, and his control was outstanding. But they finally get through with a base hit here in the 5th. But can they do anything with it? Here is a drive from Bryant. Right center in deep. Puig is over to make the catch on the edge of the grass. Despite the one hit, no trouble here in the 5th. Let's go to the bottom. Can the Twins get through here? It's a base hit to right field. Ty Gonzalez. With the leadoff man aboard, Buxton's turn, but he's down on strikes. We had so much issue with Addison's fastball. Puig now 2-2. It's the slider low. Perfect spot. And that is the 10th strikeout to this point for Terry Addison. Top 6 now. Jose Abreu chasing. 7 strikeouts for Alvarez. Amazing outings by these pitchers. With 2 down. A great slider over the inside. 1-2. Strike 3. Hayward can't hit it. Nobody can hit the ball today. It's like all the hitters are pressing a little bit, knowing it's a potential elimination game, a potential final game here in the home stadium. Fly ball center field, hardly better than a strikeout. 2 down, Goldschmidt. That's a drive into center on a line, and right at center fielder Albert Almora. So through 6, both pitchers were excellent, but we do go to our bullpen. I believe Alvarez's pitch count was around 78, and in a scoreless game where 1 bad pitch is all it takes to change things, I didn't want him pitching under too much fatigue, and immediately a base hit is given up off Jake Reed, literally off him. This was a fierce line drive from Baez. It hit Reed in the arm, it appeared. He's okay. He'd stay in the game. Now Schwarber, that does not get a call. I feel like that was called a strike all game until there, and then a base hit to left center field. Buxton cuts it off, and Baez to third. Runners at the corners and nobody down for Trevor Story. In the dirt, it gets away from O'Connor, sliding and throwing to Reed, out at the plate, and the Cubs cannot score. Both teams have runners thrown out at the plate, and then a strikeout to Justin Turner as Reed gets out of the jam. Well, I guess it wasn't a jam anymore. We got pretty fortunate on that. So bottom 7, Addison still in the game. Pitch count now hovering near 80. And Sano working the count. Fastball, very hittable. Just froze him there. 2 down for Ty Gonzalez. 1-2. It's a drive into right field, but not deep enough. Easy catch for Hayward. We're going to the 8th, and the Twins, with the lefty Tony Watson in the pen, have pretty good splits here as far as the 3 batters due up for the Cubs. They all hit righties better than lefties. So we start things with a grounder right back to Watson. Trevor Story once more, 1-1. That is not called either. What happened to the strike zone? It just changed all of a sudden, and the Cubs eventually draw a walk. Good at bat for Story, now Abreu. First pitch, over to third, Sano. Gets it at second, and the turn to first. Another double play for this defense. We've seen those all playoffs. Bottom 8. That's a drive into right. Buxton sends it back. It's slicing and fair as it gets over the wall for a ground rule double. Another big extra base hit for Buxton. And here in the 8th, his speed is aboard with nobody out. And that brings in a new pitcher as Terry Addison's day is done. Maybe things could change for Minnesota as we finally get to face the Cubs bullpen. Seth Frankoff into the game, struggling against righties. And the breaking ball is on the ground. He got a pitch to hit, and Puig grounds out, failing to advance Buxton. That brings up Gordon as he pulls it over to first base, and Buxton moves up 90 feet. It now takes a base hit, and Willie Ordonez pinch hits for Justin O'Connor. He has 3 playoff RBIs and falls behind 1-2. Strike 3 on the inside. Frankoff gets out of the inning, and we're going to the 9th, still scoreless. Tony Watson still in the game for the Twins, striking out Jason Hayward on a front door slider. With 2 down, we bring in the closer, Raisel Iglesias. I wanted him to face Javier Baez. 2-1. Ooh, that was a good fastball. He took it. 2-2. Strike 3! Another one for this Twins pitching staff, and Iglesias sends us bottom 9. And now, 1 swing is all it takes to become back-to-back champs. The Twins waiting for that 1 big hit. Can they get it? Paul Goldschmidt, bottom 9, swings and misses the cutter. 2-2. It's a curveball at the knees. Another good 2-strike pitch. 2 down. Miguel Sano. He's given us many big hits over the years and grounds one through the infield. It's a 2-out single that brings up Conforto. First pitch into right field. This one with carry is over the head of Hayward. Sano around second. They get the ball in quick. And now a hit is all we need. It's Ty Gonzalez's opportunity. He has been outstanding here in the playoffs. This one on the ground, over is Baez. He makes the stop and makes the throw from his back. Baez saves the Cubs season. Ty Gonzalez almost won it right here. With the season on the line, the star second baseman with the play of the day defensively to force extra innings. Iglesias gets the changeup over for strike 2 facing Kyle Schwarber. And then gets him out in front of a pitch low, strike 3. Bottom 10, Chasen Shreve enters the game for Chicago. He has not allowed a run yet in the postseason. Byron Buxton down on strikes. That was right over the plate. Let's go to the 11th inning. Sam Freeman comes out. Righties have had a little success against him. And on the 3-2 pitch, that one is driven by Bryant, but Buxton is over to make the routine catch. 2 down. 2-2 count to Jose Abreu. Strike 3. The pitchers have just been outstanding. The defenses as well. They haven't missed a play. Bottom 11. Paul Goldschmidt gets a pitch up and just smashes it into the infield. 11 innings is not enough. With us already going through our best bullpen pitchers and others feeling some fatigue, we do bring in Dallas Keuchel, who was set to pitch Game 6 if necessary, and gets the out here on the line drive. Keuchel 2 down on the ground. It's Baez to second base. Good inning for Dallas Keuchel. I was hoping, though, we wouldn't need to pitch him a ton in this. I still wanted to pitch him after the travel day if we weren't to win it. But obviously here I wanted to get the win, and now a ball goes off the glove of Puig to extend the inning, and they get a base hit down the line. Puig sliding to stop it, and had he not done that, they would have easily gotten the run. Second and third now, Cubs have to get a hit. Jose Abreu, 0 for 4 on the day. 0-1. Change up at the knees, and Keuchel is ahead 0-2. Popped him up. Easy play for Sano. Got it. And we get out of the top of the 13th inning. But can we end this game? 2 down. Cam Gallagher, the backup catcher, now in. And that is a jammed little pop-up into foul territory. 13 is not enough. Top 14. Dallas Keuchel's pitch count is in the 40s. And this is a line drive that falls in front of Puig. And I didn't think he had a shot to make this play, but they ruled this his second error of extra innings. So another base runner aboard. He takes off. Gallagher to second, right on the money, and out. Let's go bottom 14 and try to end this thing. Jorge Polanco to lead things off. Caught up to one inside, line drive center field, and a hit to open. 2 batters later, Sano. No! 95-mile-per-hour heat on the inside. Another big Cubs strikeout. Top 15. That's a drive. Justin Turner sends it back to left center, and target field contains this one as well. Catch by Buxton. With 2 away, Wilson Contreras. There's a changeup over the outside corner, and the fastball inside ends things here for Chicago. Still scoreless though, as we go into the 16th. Twins offense not doing much, and now another error for Puig. 3 errors in the extra innings. I don't think one should have counted, but 2 of those were certainly errors. What's going on? Maybe it's fatigue? I don't know. But we get 2 down. Runner moves up to third base. Jason Hayward's chance to be the hero, and he fouls out. No runs through 15.5 innings. Unbelievable. No one's gotten on the board. Polanco's up again. 2-0 count. And now a line drive into left. Another hit for him. We can get base runners. It's all about advancing them. That's our issue. And Goldschmidt with a weird swing. He reached out for one, but it bloops in left center. So 2 aboard. Sano, and he can't end it on that big swing. 2-2 count. Outside, he takes the slurve. Count runs full. Got him upstairs. High fastball clocked at 95. Michael Conforto. 2-1. Popped him up. A bit behind it, and in shallow left, the Cubs end the 16th inning. I just can't believe this game isn't over. Dallas Keuchel is still out there, and now Baez into the gap, and Conforto can't get there. Extra bases to open the 17th. Cubs trying to get the run off Keuchel, but there's still work to do. Baez moves up to third. 1 down, and now a strikeout for Story. He can't even put it in play, so there are 2 down. Twins facing Justin Turner. Popped him up for Gallagher. It might not even be fair. It was, didn't matter, and that is going to take us bottom 17. Breivik Valera pinch ran for Ty Gonzalez earlier in extra innings. So now he is out there hitting, and that is not caught by Almora. I definitely think there's some fatigue here for the outfielders, playing essentially 2 games in one night. Puig can't make up for his errors with a big hit. He flies out. And with 2 down, Gordon fouls off the inside fastball. 2-2. Slider inside. I'm tired of strikeouts too, but no one can score, so we continue. Dallas Keuchel's at 83 pitches, and this is a ground ball that won't get through. Twins pitch another 0. 2 games worth. But is it going to be enough? 2 down. Paul Goldschmidt. Bottom 18, down on strikes. These pitchers are not showing any fatigue. One after another, new pitchers come in and just continue to dominate. Dallas Keuchel gave us 7 innings out of the pen, everybody. Now we go to Andres Valdez. And you know what? I love the idea there. Nothing else is working. Lay down a bunt. Baez can't reach. Kyle Schwarber with 2 down. Valdez with the strikeout. Not a single run through 18.5 innings in Game 5 of the World Series. Conforto rips one. Of course, that's caught. How about Breivik Valera? 2 down, he puts it in the air. Left center field, Almora with the catch. This is already the longest World Series game in Major League Baseball history, and it's showing no signs of ending. Mike Montgomery out of the bullpen for Chicago. Byron Buxton leads off the bottom of inning number 20, and this is sent to right with carry. It is back and over the head of Hayward. Buxton around first, he has another double, and the Twins are a hit from winning the World Series. We just need 1 hit. Nick Gordon grounded to the right side right at Baez. Buxton moves up. It's all up to Cam Gallagher, the backup catcher, and he pops it up again. Another leadoff hit wasted by the Minnesota Twins. Top 21. Aaron Loop out of the bullpen. We are running out of pitchers. 2 down. Man on first. Jason Hayward lines the center. Buxton gloves it. Bottom 21. Power hitting Miguel Sano. 1-2 chopper. Playable. Easily made. We're going to the 22nd inning of the World Series Game 5. Aaron Loop pitching a second inning. And Schwarber falls behind 0-2. That's a drive. Out to right center. Buxton back at the wall. He looks up. And this is gone. The first run of the game comes in the top of the 22nd inning. It's a home run for Kyle Schwarber. 1-0 Chicago. Target field still packed. And these fans did not come to watch us lose in 22 innings. Now we really have to score. Can we get it done? Last chance here at home. Michael Conforto battling. And eventually down on strikes. Montgomery got him with the fastball. Breivik Valera. 1-0. It's flied into right center. And the catch is made in the gap. We're down to our last chance. Byron Buxton. It's on the ground at short. And the throw is in time. Chicago extends the series. And now to get this done, we will have to do it on the road. 22 innings in Target Field, and we see exactly 1 run. I can't believe it was that bad. Clearly, we couldn't hit in this game. I had so many strikeouts. For whatever reason, just couldn't pick up the fastballs. They weren't overpowering. They were in good spots most of the time for the pitchers. Just couldn't put the ball in play enough. Couldn't get that big hit we needed. We had multiple chances, though, with runners in scoring position. And eventually a solo home run is what wins it. Can't believe we go that deep into a game and can't win. And now in Game 6, Maxwell Fowler has to step in the place of Dallas Keuchel. Fowler's fully rested, by the way. But he'll face Jake Arrieta, and we'll have to get this done now on the road. So can we do it? We'll find out. Game 6 coming your way soon. Can the Twins win the World Series? Well, they're going to have to actually score a run this time. But thank you all for watching. Please subscribe and leave a like on the video. And I'll see you all in Game 6. Have a great day.